It is an old school morning here in Bakersfield, California on December 13th, 2020. Gotta watch the finishing of the desert solstice. Actually, it's finishing up right about now. I gotta go out here and meet one of my friends for a little 10-mile walk. Of course, you know, always routine trumps motivation. Routines go out and get it done. This routine we used to do often when I had my full-on Bakersfield Distance Project. Saturday long run, and then Sunday we do a group walk called the Bagels and Blenders walk. And from Yokitz, I'm at Beach Park right now. As you can tell, old school foggy week day. We used to have weeks of this fog, but climate change got rid of the fog. But today is the first foggy day of the year. So it's a 10-mile walk from my house, 5 miles there and 5 miles back. From Yokitz, it's 3.5 miles. So I got a little 7-mile walk. In fact, when I did my first 100-miler and I got to mile 90, I said to my pacers, I said, oh, just a big old walk back to the finish line. So, yeah, I haven't done this in a while. We used to do it almost every weekend. And so I'm looking forward to doing some miles with my buddy Amanda. And then who knows what I'm going to do when I get home. Interesting that I'm still getting reactions and comments about my Killian on the 24-hour race. And one yesterday was very entertaining. And he's like, you know, I've looked up your results. You're a mediocre runner. I'm like, well, really, I'm a walker. I don't really run ultras. But also that I have mediocre results, and that I should not be criticizing or commenting on a world-class runner like Killian. And I don't have a right to do it or something. I'm like, well, yeah, I do have the right to say whatever I want. But also, it's like pretty much every sports journalist. I mean, I'm listening to Bill Simmons right now. You know, he's an expert on the NBA, but he could never make the NBA. You know, and most sportscasters and people talking about sports aren't elite athletes. Some of them are. In fact, oftentimes the ones that are really good athletes aren't very good, I'm looking for bikes, aren't very good at commentating because everything just came so easy to them. So, you know, they didn't have to study the game. So, just thought that was pretty dang entertaining. And wow, look at that background. Look at that fog. So, off to do my third 10-miler in a row for this weekend. Feeling pretty good, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh yes, the sun came out. Nice 5-mile walk with Amanda. Good to catch up on things. Now I'm heading home to get the weasel because I'm trying to do 3 days in a row of 10 miles. Congratulations to Nick Curry for winning the Desert Solstice. He got 155 miles. He was going great, and then like most everybody had some issues later on, but still got out there and put in a great performance. And Marissa Lysick, who set the 48-hour record back at 3 Days of the Fair in September, also won the women's race, like 142 miles. So some pretty great performances. It was enjoyable to watch it. And always good to see Jamil commentating on their races. And looking forward to hopefully doing more races like that myself. I miss going out there and getting loopy with people.